Hello, happy Sunday. Welcome to another edition of the Success Principles for Housewives and Stay-at-Home Parents. My name is Dr. Mrs. Blessing Ishomo. I'm actually a family and sex coach. I'm a leadership coach and a network marketing professional. I am so excited to come and share my thoughts and the wonderful things I'm learning from this wonderful book, The Success Principles by Jack Canfield. And we've done 10 whole days, 10 editions. Woohoo! So today is 11, and for me, today's topic is something that I love. As far as I'm concerned, that's the simplest. See what you want, get what you see. Visualization is something that a lot of people don't take serious, and they're not even aware, and yet it's one of the most powerful success tool you have. It's a blessing. Imagination. Albert Einstein said imagination is everything. It's the preview of life's coming attractions. All that you see, from the outfit that I'm wearing to the internet, the iPad, the lights, everything started here in someone's imagination. That's why they say everything is created twice. One in the imagination, visualizing, and the other when you actualize and you have it. So let's discuss this visualization and how important it is. When you engage in visualization, you activate the creative powers of your subconscious mind. You begin to see things that you were not aware of, but they were there that would help you achieve your goal. And you begin to act and attract people that will help you. You begin to see opportunities. So when you look at visualization, the part of the brain that is a lot involved is the reticular activating system. Now, there was a time, some time ago, I think that was my 9th anniversary, just before then, my friend showed me a phone, Samsung S3 as at then. And she said, Blessing, this thing is very good. You can use it for our meetings, and we're in one network marketing business then. This is around 2010, 2011. And she just talked about it and said, it's really nice. There are so many things we can achieve with it. And, okay, was it 2012, 2013, thereabout, if I'm not mistaken, but about that time. So I looked at it and I said, wow, that's nice. All of a sudden, I started seeing Samsung S3. Up until the time I had that discussion with my friend, I was oblivious. Thank you so much for joining, Toby. Thanks, everyone. I was oblivious of anything. I didn't know that word, Samsung S3, existed. After my friend said it, I started seeing people with it. And guess what? When my husband said, what would you like for an anniversary gift? What do you think came into my Samsung S3? And that was how I got my first, Samsung phone. And it was really nice. How and why? You can relate with what I just said now. All of us have had that thing where you just bought a red car and suddenly you are seeing that particular make. You now see it a lot because your brain, the reticular activating system, is now focusing on it, saying our master believes this is important. So it starts showing you there are thousands of thoughts and things going on in your head. The reticular activating system will only focus on the things you are interested in. And the subconscious mind does not understand English. It's just pictures, images. This is very, very important. See, as I grow in personal development, I look back at some things that I did or some things that I would have done better, just for the fact that I allowed the reticular activating system to work in the other way, not for me, but against me. So there was one time when I was a lot younger, and I did something, I felt it was really bad. So in my head, I was imagining all the things that's going to happen to me. My stepmom will kill me. My dad is going to disown me. And I was seeing how they were going to tear me apart, such that I became sick immediately. I was paralyzed. I was on the chair, and all of a sudden my temperature was rising. I couldn't talk. I could not move. And it happened that somebody came into our house and saw me all, scared, and said, "What is wrong?" And I said, "This is what is going on." And the person had a good laugh. The person laughed, and after she could get herself together, she said, "Why don't you wait for them to kill you first?" Before you are dying, even before hearing the verdict. That was me visualizing in the opposite, negative. We all do it. I need you to become aware of it. You are constantly visualizing something. You are putting in images in your head about your belief, about how you see yourself, about how you see others. You see, yesterday we talked about paradigms. We talked about you releasing the brakes. We talked about you changing what is going on in your mind by speaking out loud. So that's why affirmations and visualization, they go together. So like I would always bring it back to the Nigerian parlance. You will hear somebody say, "I don't die." Hey, I don't die. That is so wrong. Never say that. I'm finished. Your words and the image in your head, the reticular activating system is saying, "Our boss is saying this is what is in right now. No hope." While it sounds funny, it's not funny. Every day we're going through life with this constant negative images and belief about ourselves, making ourselves smaller than we truly are, making ourselves, feeling worthless. And the subconscious says, well, that's what the master wants. So if you understand visualization and you understand that you are always doing it, you would begin to constructively work. Hey, thank you so much, Kafui, for joining. I appreciate. Thank you, ma'am. So you would begin to work towards changing that narrative. So now you understand the reticular activating system will force you, because of the goal you have, that image that you now have, it will begin to show you things that you were not aware of that would help you. Like I said, when I focused on Samsung S3, I began to see it. It will also make you become motivated. You wake up and you are having thoughts. We have the ideas, two kinds of ideas: inspired ideas and the ideas, technical, the ones that comes with the walk. But there are those that are inspired, maybe when you're having a shower or taking a walk, for the fact that the picture in your mind is causing the brain, the subconscious, to bring everything to make it happen. Because when you are affirming, "I own or I'm earning $100,000 and you are saying it every day and you don't have it right now, the subconscious gets to work. Oh, this is what we need. So it starts bringing solutions, you become aware of opportunities that ordinarily would have passed unnoticed. remember what we said in one of our success principles, the one on what is, becoming an inverse paranoid. What opportunity does this have for me? When you begin to feed your subconscious, your brain, with the images of what you want, you find out that as the opportunities come, you begin to, you are attracted, you begin to weigh if this will help your goals. A lot of people, it's these inspired ideas that has helped them achieve their goals faster. A lot of people have put pictures on their vision boards, like John Assaraf. Such a beautiful story. Recently, I saw a picture of two of his sons, Noah and Kenan. They're all big guys now, but as at the time Kenan was like 5 years old, they moved to their new home, and he was, trying to move things, and the boy sat on one of the boxes, and he was asking his dad, "What are in these boxes?" Oh, the dad said, "My vision boards are there." He said, "Vision what?" He said, "Let me show you." So he brought out one. He said, "Look at this wristwatch. This is, I was visualizing to have this wristwatch, and that's it. I got the Mercedes." He was showing him the car. Then he brought out the second vision board, and as he looked at it, he started crying. And the boy was wondering, "What's going on, Pa?" And he said, "I visualized this particular house, and we've just moved into that house, the same exact house that he cut out from a magazine 4 years earlier." Vision board is another way of getting you to work on your reticular activating system and your subconscious to move you forward. Pictures. That's what you collect pictures of what you desire, and you put them on your vision board, and you keep them where you would see them. Like mine is in my bathroom. So each time I go to the bathroom, and as I sit and look up, I'm looking at my vision board. And I do my affirmations, and I look at my vision board. I have a picture of my family on the beach. Although the particular visualizing, I keep saying it. I hope you are not tired of, "Oh, there she goes again." Yeah. So I visualize, having that wonderful time on the beach, and becoming an author, and so many other things, helping 1,000 people achieve their goals this year. So many things. So it's really wonderful. Like I said, it's very easy to do. You just close your eyes and start thinking about what you want to achieve. Now, for some of us, it's a bit, you're not sure of where to start. That thing happens when someone is trying to teach you something. All of a sudden, you start raising, hurdles, and making it complex, and wondering, so how you begin. Once you start with the tyranny of how you just shut down. But one way that you can go into this wonderful spot is from what we said yesterday. Remember that 100 goals list, or 100 things that you've achieved. Okay, remember that list? So now you can close your eyes and think about 5 of those things that you achieved, and relive them. Okay? Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate. Thank you, sir. So you can relive, like say you won an award. You can relive that, prepping you, helping you to now move to you visualizing what you want to do in the future. So if I remember when I had my first child, my first baby, where I was, everything, and I relive it, and I'm so grateful, I can now look ahead to when I will be traveling outside the country, or doing something with that child in the future, something that will come. So that's another way to go about visualizing. You can make it, more intense by adding emotions and feelings and sounds. How many of you remember where you were when the first lockdown, the first This is for those the countries that had that lockdown. I remember the last Sunday that we were stopped from going to church because of this COVID. It was almost like chaos. I will never forget it. If you remember where you were, it's because your emotions, it was such an intense moment that it actually forced or caused new growth in the brain, the neurons, and so it's created a path. You remember it is embedded. For those that are older, if I say, especially those that are Nigerians, where were you when Abacha died? I tell you, anybody that was alive or as at that time, they will tell you where. Or saying to those in the US, where were you when the Twin Towers fell? See that emotion? You can use it this time for your visualization for something that you want to bring in from the future. Like Bob Proctor would say, whatever you want actually is at a vibration. It exists. Wow, that was powerful for me. It's a turning point for me. It actually exists. You are here, and what you want is here. All you need to do is vibrate at this level, and you will attract it. Visualization is one of those ways you vibrate at that level. So you can, remember we talked about our goals book, the list of things you want to achieve, and you have done your affirmation. So you can pick a place that is quiet, maybe in the morning and at night, and you look at the goals, you say it aloud with a lot of enthusiasm and feeling, because everything is about energy, your physiology, the way you go about it. It sticks. And then you can add music, you can, just think about this. I don't know about you, but there are some songs that I hear, and immediately I hear that song, I'm already thinking of something that, where I was the first time I heard that song. my husband has a very funny one. There's this wonderful worship Igbo song that I love listening to. My husband said, whenever he hears the song and whenever they say ewo, he thinks they are hitting somebody on the head. So you can imagine how he's merged a song with someone being smacked on the head. Very, very funny. And I'm wondering, what kind of, we all do it. There is a song that reminds you of love because you remember something that happened. There is another song that makes you want to cry. So you can use that in your visualization. You can decide to put something that will help drive it in, so that as you're thinking about it, it's happening. Some people, they are gifted. They can just, in 3D, they can picture the image. They can see what they want. Many of us, I want to, there's a financial goal, and if you ask me to visualize that financial goal, I may be there for a long time, or maybe I'll be looking at the zeros and looking at the amount. It would not draw that feeling as much as thinking of what that money would do for me, like I said, going on that vacation. So look for ways to make it exciting. Look for ways, your emotions, when you're emotionally involved, I tell you, it's something your brain says, this is important. The reticular activating system says, we gotta get this. The master needs it. When you put sounds and feelings, if it's a house, what does it look like? Is it a story building? Is it a bungalow? Is it in a quiet place? All those things. And you take like 10-15 minutes, close your eyes, and you visualize it. You think about it. There's this beautiful suggestion in the book. Please get the Success Principles by Jack Canfield. I'm just gisting. You get more out of that book. By someone, Jamal, said, you can do the power hour. So 20 minutes of meditating, visualizing, 20 minutes of exercise, 20 minutes of reading. So you pray, if you want to pray, meditate, and then after having that time, you now close your eyes, and in gratitude, you remember the things that you've done in the past that you're so happy about. It could be something that, that has to do with love, or something that has to do with, business you achieved, the first check, and then you think of something that is in your future that is coming, and it is done already. I love the priming technique by Tony Robbins. Just go to YouTube and type prime your morning, or something like that. Tony Robbins. It's beautiful. That's visualization at its best. A lot of times when I'm doing it, I see myself smiling. So why are you smiling? You see people, they're not talking, and all of a sudden they are frowning. Why are they frowning? Something is here. There's a picture. Or somebody's in the office, and the person is supposed to be serious with work, and all of a sudden the person is doing the person is not there. The person is visualizing something. So use visualization to achieve your goals, and it actually works. There are a lot of people, even the examples they gave in the book, the gymnastics, the people that won against the People's Republic of China, they were visualizing it as they go through their routine in their practice. They were always going through it, that they were going to meet these people, and this is how they will end it, and this is how they will win, and it actually happened. A lot of people in the sports and peak performers, that is how they, even if you watch all this Chinese karate and all that, you see them, the avatar and all of that, they will just go in your mind, and that it's all visualization. So start now to use it for yourself. And you know what? Don't be discouraged. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Don't be discouraged when you sit down and you're saying, I'm not seeing anything, and I don't understand this thing. No, make fun. Make it fun. Okay? Ask yourself. You could actually start by writing down in details what you want. Write it like a letter. Read that letter. Sit down and take it all in, and let it flow. Let it go. Remember, you don't pay for this amazing, powerful tool that God has given all of us. Imagination is one of the 6 faculties. Imagination, reason, will, memory, perception. Oh, there's one. Where's the other one? Oh, intuition. 6 of them. Powerful. Free for you to use to craft the life you want. And if you're finding it difficult, just model someone else. Get yourself into a mastermind or a group, and challenge yourselves. Have this 30-day challenge, 20-day challenge, 5-day challenge on visualization. There are creative ways you can go about it. And I know that if you do these things, it will move you closer to your goal. Ever since I started making noise about taking my husband on a trip, and I started putting it on my vision board and started visualizing it, I have gotten, in Nigeria we say morale go high. I have become so motivated, because that dream has to come true, because I've said it so much that everybody will be looking out, and I can't wait to post the pictures on Facebook. So use visualization to your advantage. Do it now. In the next 24 hours, write down something you're passionate about to achieve, whether it's your business or the business you want to start. Sit down, enjoy yourself, put a nice music, and see it as done already. Thank you so much for your time, and bye for now.